Hello, we're Team Pi, and our website, PokeAssist, is an assistant for the popular game series Pokemon. Our group members are Thomas Gaeta,
Janil Patel.
And Anthony Hong.
Our website is something that players of the game Pokemon can use in order to gain additional information on the game they're playing. This includes a full list of Pokemon, a page where users can create teams, a page where the user is able to view a game map, and also a type calculator.
The primary target user demographic is people who play the Pokemon games and are interested in keeping track of multiple teams.
The homepage is where the user will be led upon entry of the website. It allows for the user to create a login, which will check to see if they have entered the correct parameters as needed. So here, the user doesn't enter anything, and if they click sign up, it tells them they need to enter some parameters. But if the user enters a username and password and they click sign up, it'll let them know that they have signed up, that they have entered correctly. It'll also allow, if they already have an account, to go to the login page, which will be talked about later. For now, there's no user authentication because of class limitations, but it will read in the inputs just to make sure that they are applicable.
The Pokedex page is where the user can see a list of the original 151 Pokemon as available in the game. This is similar to how in the game the players has a Pokedex that they will be able to view the Pokemon. But on our website, we allow the user to click on the Pokemon to see more detailed information about the Pokemon and info such as stats, heights, the type of the Pokemon, etc.
The teams page is where the user can create a team with 6 Pokemon and it will be tracked on the database. This aligns with how in the game series, the player is able to have up to 6 Pokemon at a time, so the user can use this page to plan out their in-game team. It takes in the username of the player, the desired team name, and the 6 numbers corresponding to the Pokemon in the Pokedex, as with the main game. This is where our website shows the elements of CRUD.
The Create Team button reads in all the elements and creates a team on the database using POST. The Read button uses GET to fetch the team from the database that matches the username and the team name inputted by the user.
The Update button acts similarly to the Create button, but instead requires an already created team to be updated. It reads in the username, team name, and 6 Pokemon and updates the database accordingly. The Delete button uses GET to fetch the team from the database and delete it. The interactive map is where players can see the original map from the game and click on the location in order to see its name, its available Pokemon, and information related to the location in-game.
The type calculator allows for the users to input 1 or 2 Pokemon types and see a table informing them of what other types it is strong or weak against. This is important for players as type weaknesses are what the battle system of the game is based on, and any user should benefit from correctly knowing what they are strong or weak against. So in this case, I inputted water and ghost, and it lets me know that all of the, this is the table of all of the type weaknesses. So for instance, grass is 2 times effective against water and ghost type Pokemon, whereas fighting is 0 times effective, as it will do 0 damage.
The login page is where a user who already has an account is able to log in to said account in order to see their pre-existing teams. Similarly to the home page, this page checks to see if the 2 input fields are being correctly filled out.
As a team, we found that most interesting part of the project was the implementation of the backend. Specifically, connecting our website to the database was both the hardest and most interesting part. Additionally, we were able to find an API of Pokemon from the internet, and we worked to connect that to our website, which took some outside research, but was definitely an interesting implementation.
The easiest part of our website was the HTML and CSS. We were able to have a bit of fun while making our website look pretty nice and learn some new ways to style websites. And by far the hardest part was connecting our website to Heroku, as we needed to spend about an hour or 2 with Ishan in order to properly get it up and running. And we also struggled with getting our database connected to MongoDB, and it took many hours together to get it properly writing and reading to the database in order to show CRUD operations.
If we were to further work on our website, we would definitely implement the user authentication. It was originally going to be a feature, but due to limitations, we weren't able to implement it. We also would add the rest of the Pokemon that the game has, as we only have the original 151 Pokemon from the first Pokemon game.
Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed the features we were able to offer in our website.